Hello and welcome. We have two kinds of directly attached storage in AWS. We can connect these two storage directly with our EC2 instance. And in this video, I am going to explain you how actually it is working. We have two storage. One, we call it Instance Store. And the second one we have EBS. EBS stands for Elastic Block Storage. Although there are block storage, we are attaching it with our EC2 instance and then we are going to store data inside this. But there are many differences between these two options. First of all, before I am going to explain you about Instance Store and EBS, I want to explain you one normal behavior of our EC2 instance. Now to explain you, I have this figure on my board. I have two physical hosts. As you know that EC2 instance is a kind of virtual machine, right? And we have to have physical hosts in order to run this virtual machine. And there are multiple virtual machines running inside the same physical host. And in AWS, they have 50,000 to 60,000 hosts inside single availability zone. So right now, I have just two, for example, but there are multiple physical hosts and our virtual machines are actually running inside this physical host, right? Now, AWS decides the whole underlying infrastructure. Suppose if you are going to start one EC2 instance, AWS mechanism will decide that from which physical host they are going to start this EC2 instance. Right? Your EC2 instance can start from this physical host or maybe from this physical host. I have two for the example, but there are multiple. So your virtual machine or EC2 instance can be start from any physical host. Same way, if you power off your EC2 instance, right, and then when you will start again AWS algorithm will decide that okay, we are going to start this EC2 instance from this particular physical host because right now we have some free resources inside this physical host. Okay. So every time when you will start your EC2 instance, there is an algorithm which will decide that from which physical host your EC2 instance is going to start. Okay. And this is applicable when you are going to stop and start your instance. So this is like one thing that you need to understand. Okay. Now let's go back to our point and let's understand Instance Store. Instance Store is a block storage. Okay. And we are attaching this with our EC2 instance so we can store data inside the Instance Store. Now here I have Instance Store. If I'm explaining you about Instance Store is actually directly attached storage with particular physical host. Okay, it is a directly attached storage with particular physical host, and it is always residing inside your physical host. So now suppose if I am having one EC2 instance and this EC2 instance is actually connected with Instance Store, okay, this is how it can access Instance Store as well. But here we have one problem. Problem is, suppose if I am going to stop this EC2 instance and if I will start again, it may start into the another physical host. Now if it is going to start from another physical host, I will be in trouble because now this EC2 instance cannot able to access this particular Instance Store because your Instance Store is in a different physical host and your virtual machine is in the different physical host. And because of this problem, when you are going to use Instance Store, you cannot power off your EC2 instance. And if you power off your EC2 instance, the data from your instance store will be deleted automatically. It means your instance store will be deleted automatically. And that's why we are saying that instance store is actually temporary storage. Now you may have one question that, okay, if it is temporary storage, why we should use this?